I am Hermina and I am singing lecturer at the College of the Arts, Windhoek. Now, I have had this position for many years, and these two gentlemen have come across my path like respectively 4 and 3 years ago. They moved here from Angola and they came to Namibia to get a better music education. According to them, the music education that they do get or did receive in Angola was not sufficient for their needs, and they came here. I first started with Astro. Astro came to me in, I think, 4 years ago, and really started very basically. I still remember both of them after like one term. It's like we had to use the whole term just to get used to the terms that you use, because in music we use specific terms when we want specific things to happen and when students has to do some things, and it took them like a term just to get used to the language. Of course, the main problem in the beginning was the language barrier, because they come from a mainly Portuguese speaking background. Now, in a way, that was to their advantage, because when we had to do things in Italian, they found it relatively easy to be able to express themselves in Italian, because there's a closer relationship between Portuguese and Italian than between English and Italian. So for them, that was an advantage. And we started here 4 years ago. We really started with the basic of the basic things, and eventually we could move up and do some more advanced things. So in the College of the Arts, we use an examination system that is linked to Trinity College of London, and we do annual exams. That's one of the prerequisites of the college, is that each student needs to do an exam annually. So I started with them in level 3 or grade 3, and at the moment both of them, or Astro is on grade 7 level, and Glaucio will then by the end of the year hopefully do his grade 8 exam. Grade 8 is like the final exam that you can do in the grade system, and then after that they switch over to diplomas. That's the highest qualification, and that is also equal to a university. The licentiates are equal to university honors degree level, and the associate diplomas are equal to a second year university qualification. And that's what both of them really are striving for, to get as far as possible with their music studies, so that they can go back to their own countries and go and give back what they have been taught here. And I think to a larger or smaller extent also go and impart the knowledge that they've gained here. And the knowledge that they've gained here is really vast. They have really improved such a lot, both with the terminology and understanding what I want from them, and understanding what the music is asking of them. And for them, it has been a great benefit for the two of them that the English has also improved tremendously, so that we can now sort of speak to one another as equals, and that they will understand what I am trying to get from them. Both of them really improved vastly. Glaucio has been an active performer in various student concerts at the college, as well as been performing with the National Symphony Orchestra on various occasions. They have aspirations, and they really want to get as far as possible, and all my good wishes accompany them with whatever endeavor they are going to do. And this concert specifically that we are talking about now, in the past, concerts have always been organized by teaching staff, and this is sort of like a turnaround where students are now in a position, because they are so far advanced, that they can start organizing concerts and putting concerts together with us as teaching staff, just mentoring and in the background putting together programs, giving them advice, more than, okay, now you have to sing it like this, because we are at that level where we are doing more mentoring and assisting than really, of course, when there are issues, intonation issues, whatever the case may be, there's always teaching involved, but it's more mentoring now and a lot from their side. And I salute them because this is the way that it should be, that students should grow and then they would become, they have their future in their own hands and they start to get their own concerts together, and we are in full support of what they are doing.